Hello, everybody. Welcome back, loves. Welcome to Queen Cancer Tarot channel, everyone. I am the host. My name is Catherine. I'm here to bring you clarity, guidance, and love messages. And today we are going to be doing a bonus collective reading for Cancer. This is part 2. We did look at strictly oracle messages in the message earlier. If you did miss out on that message that aired earlier today, the link is below for part 1. Please go and check that out. All right. And so now we're going to go ahead and get into the tarot messages. We looked at the oracle messages previously, so it doesn't matter if you watch this one or that one first. Totally up to you. But both messages do go together, so please make sure you do watch both parts of this reading. So we did the oracle messages, Cancer. Okay. We, see that it's time for you to take a leap of faith here. It's time for you to break away from this person, situation, job, business, partnership, whatever is representative of your person in this reading. And it's time for you to move on and do your own thing. Okay. It's time for you to do your own thing. Okay. Time for you to focus on yourself and your own goals. Time for your soul to grow. It's time for you to leave something behind. Whatever that you're leaving behind, it feels cold. It feels soulless. You know what I mean? It also feels trauma bonding. And now you're moving towards something that you can feel more passionate about. Okay. And I believe we did get the passion card here. You got longing, new love, unconditional love, self indulgence. Okay. So, yeah, you're focusing on yourself, focusing on whatever your heart is longing for. Okay. That's what's going to heal your heart. And that is what is going to put you on the journey towards your success and your fulfillment and your purpose. Okay. And right now, clocking in to this 9 to 5 situation, or, answering to this emperor energy is not it for you. It is not working out for you. Okay. I also feel like you're moving towards something new and unknown, Cancer. So I'm seeing you going towards something that feels right, but you don't know necessarily. You know what I mean? You're taking a risk here. It's like the fool's journey here. So I feel like there's the Fool and the Eight of Pentacles energy going on very heavily for you. All right, but let's look to see what the cards say for you, Cancer. All right. Tell us about Cancer, please. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. And I'm going to deal these out. I'm not going to shuffle. I'm going to deal the cards out. I'm going to pull them. There you go. Shuffle pull. There you go. So we have the Chariot, and already we're starting off strong. That is definitely where you are right now, Cancer. But we're going to keep going. So we have the Chariot and the Three of Wands. Just like I said, you are determined to get out of the situation that you are currently in because it is not in line with your purpose. Okay? Not in line with your purpose here. We have the Strength card here. Leo energy, Cancerian energy, and the Lovers here. I feel like you have held back out of loyalty. Okay. And because you are so committed. All right. And also because you felt emotionally tied or bound to this person, you felt stuck to this situation, and it was because it's out of your sense of loyalty because of your character. They took advantage of that, however. Okay, and you're breaking free from those chains. Look, Nine of Pentacles energy, pre-Empress. I'm telling you right now. And the Ten of Cups. What did I tell you? The moment you break away from this situation that you have found yourself trapped in, stuck in, ready to break free from, it is going to completely change. Everything is going to change for you. Okay, everything is going to change. Let's look at your person's energy and then we'll come back and clarify. All right, so let's pull for your person. Past, current, and future. We have the Page of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so listen, this is an energy of things starting off really great, but with that Wheel of Fortune, things are going to change very quickly and it is going to affect you. Okay. And I feel like it's in your best interest. Okay. Just as quick as things started, I feel like it's going to be in your best interest to make a quick break from this situation. Like, yeah, it was good while it lasted, but it didn't, the ride didn't last very long, basically. Okay. It was a quick ride and it was good while it lasted. There you go. Page of Wands with the Wheel of Fortune. That's what these people's energy is representing for me. Um, Current energy here for this person. Look, the World. Okay. The World. You are closing out this cycle with this individuals, corporation. Look, Six of Pentacles. It has been one-sided. You have not been getting what these people are getting out of the situation. It's not working out for you. It's not adding up. It's not fair. All the things. Okay. And you are closing that cycle where you are giving more than you are getting. Do you understand? Period. All right. Okay. And look, Six of Swords. Okay. You are moving away from these people. Okay. They are not going to be able to hold on to you. Look, with the Queen of Cups, they are not going to be able to hold on to you, Cancer. Six of Swords and the Queen of Cups. You have learned your lesson. Okay. And for you, in order for you to begin healing, you are going to have to get away from this toxic, addictive, uh, controlling, um, what's the word? Self gratifying relationship. Okay. It's just not working out for you. Okay. Under the deck, Ace of Cups with the Three of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles here. See? With the Ace of Wands, there's an energy of you are moving on. You can count on yourself. You are best able to be there for yourself, or you're going to do what's in your best interest. There you go. You are going to do what's in your best interest because you can only count on you when it comes to this. Okay. You are going to look out for yourself better than anybody. Okay, that is a proven fact here. Ace of Pentacles with the Ace of Cups with the Three of Pentacles. You are starting over with the new organization. You are going to be working for a completely different company or working um, on a completely different scale here. With the Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, there's an energy of you knowing your worth. Okay. You knowing your worth and not allowing these people to take, you for granted. I see you negotiating your salary. This Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups represents a negotiator. And that Queen of Pentacles talks about money, baby, finances, pentacles, enough to be able to take care of others, yourself, all of the things. Okay? So now that we have moved through both, let's go ahead and clarify. And we'll clarify the cards under the deck. And I'm going to use this deck here to clarify my spiral deck. I promise you, these cards pretty much pop out of the deck. Do you understand? And these spirals, if you focus on them too closely, they appear as though they're moving. Okay? It's very strange, but cool. So let's go back to the beginning here, okay, with the Chariot and the Three of Wands. Okay, this is you determined to expand, determined to spread your wings, determined to move your feet, okay? Getting in your car, packing up your desk, packing up that little cardboard box and saying, I'm done. Tell me about the Chariot and the Three of Wands. I feel like this is a plan. Like I said, it's in the past position. You already made up your mind to leave. You already knew you weren't in the right place when you felt like you were being taken advantage of. Look, with the Emperor, you already knew you were getting away from this Emperor energy. This was something that you've decided in the past. You've been dealing with this situation. With the Knight of Cups, you've just been going back and forth, either negotiating with these people and they have been stringing you along, or there's an energy of you are no longer willing to negotiate. Okay. Um, and you've been kind of flirting with the idea of getting out of Dodge. You've been flirting with the idea, and now the idea has presented itself. Okay. And you are no longer bound to this situation with the Strength card and the Lovers. This is you forcing yourself to stay. Tell me about the Strength card with the Lovers, please. Strength card with the Lovers, please. That was almost the Six of Pentacles, but instead it's the Justice card. See, karmics, there's an energy of you should have left these people a long time ago, or you either separated from them energetically, but you were still in place searching for a solution. See, under the deck, Nine of Cups, you weren't satisfied, but you stuck in place. You know what I mean? You stuck in place out of loyalty. And that's why these people counted on you, and that's why they knew you were their wish fulfillment. Okay. But there comes a point when every pre-empress wants to be fulfilled. Okay. Wants emotional fulfillment. Tell me about the Nine of Pentacles with the Ten of Cups. Okay. Want someone to share it with. But with the Queen of Swords here and the Three of Swords here, there's an energy of you have learned your lesson, and in this way, this is allowing you to break free. Okay. Break free from this codependent, toxic energy. Okay. Or this employer that is taking advantage of your time and your energy. You're finding a way to separate here with that Three of Swords. I'm just saying, under the deck, you have the Judgment card. You would make the final call or the final decision or judgment call that you are no longer going back. Okay? You are no longer going back. You would rather start something new with the Ace of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. Tell me about this Ace of Cups and the Three of Pentacles, please. That went in the reverse. Look, Four of Wands in the reverse. You are no longer committed to this organization, this employer, these people, this person. Two of Wands under the deck. This is you making plans to disconnect, okay? Two of Wands and the Four of Wands, okay? That's Six Wands. You are planning a successful separation, okay? You are making plans to successfully depart from this situation, putting in your 2 weeks, all the things, but you're doing things carefully. Okay, with the Two of Wands, you're definitely not telling people all what's going on with your business. You're also being very careful and cautious. Tell me about this Page of Wands. Now let's look at your person. Page of Wands with the Wheel of Fortune. It was good while it lasted until it wasn't any good anymore and things changed. Ooh. So that's weird the way these cards. I was gonna say that's weird the way these cards came out. This is the Eight of Wands. Okay, this talks about quick and sudden change here, and the Five of Swords. It was good until it was not. Do you see what I'm saying? This Five of Swords represents disputes, stress, a conflict, you being in your head, trying to figure out how you can quickly get out of the situation. Under the deck with the Hierophant, see? And the Strength card. See what I'm saying? Again, this is an awakening here that, listen, you've been holding out long enough. It's time to go. It is time to go. You are realizing that you can't wait any longer, basically. You know what I'm saying? You're also realizing that these people are very, like, it's like they're very focused on themselves. They don't really pay attention, or it's not really about your needs. It's about what's best for them, and everything else comes after. Okay. And you're realizing that these people are actually holding you back from your destiny. Okay. With the World and the Six of Pentacles, no more. No more, Cancer. You're about to shut the door on this treatment. And look, the Death card just popped out. See? The Death card with the Lovers under the deck. See? The ending of this contractual obligation, the ending of a commitment, the ending of a contract or a job or a place of business, or, a promise you made to do business. Whatever the case, you're walking away from this. You're cutting your ties. Putting in your severance request here, Cancer, with the Six of Swords here and the Queen of Cups. And you don't feel bad about it. As a matter of fact, once you leave, or the quicker you leave, the quicker you'll be able to heal from this. Okay? Because you've been pretty much stuck. Not able to create, not able to be creative. Okay? Tell me about the Six of Swords with the Queen of Cups. You weren't able to show your pre-Empress energy here. Look, look, look. You have the Nine of Swords, the Nine of Wands here. I'm sorry. The Nine of Wands here. This is you staying in a situation far too long. Far too long. Underneath the deck, we have the Devil. See? Toxic bond, toxic connection Five of Wands here. Once again, toxic people causing more tension, okay, and aggression than anything else. So you stayed far too long in this situation that was definitely not good for you. Um, Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. I feel like you're going to be negotiating your salary or negotiating an offer to make more money. Okay. Ooh, look at that. It went in the reverse. The Ten of Pentacles. It's in the upright, but it flipped in the reverse, y'all, which meant that it was in the reverse. Now it's in the upright. And I just said you're going to be negotiating salary, money here. And you got the freaking Ten of Pentacles. Y'all, my cards don't play. My God doesn't play. Spirit doesn't play. Jesus don't play. Okay, the truth is, the truth is. And you have the Hermit underneath the deck with the Eight of Cups. And what did I tell you at the beginning of this reading? I said you're going on the fool's journey. You know what I'm saying? You're making a decision, but you're not sure where you're going. Same difference here with the Hermit. Okay, and the Eight of Cups. You're leaving. You're not quite sure of the path, but you're overwhelmed and you're uncertain of the future, but you're certain that it is not where you are at here, baby. Wow. Tell me about this Page of Pentacles with the Eight of Pentacles, y'all. This is you being able to rely on yourself. Look, Ace of Pentacles. See what I'm saying? You are creating your own opportunities here. This is you being creative. This is you being able to focus. Okay. Once you get into this new space where you have all this time and energy and freedom to create, under the deck, the Hanged Man. See what I'm saying? With the Queen of Swords. Okay. And the Two of Pentacles. Okay. You have a lot of time on your hands and you have learned wisely. There's an energy with that Hanged Man, like you're no longer putting your time in other people's hands. You know what I'm saying? It's like you are more in control of your own time and energy. Okay. You are being more wise with your own time and energy. Okay. And you are no longer sacrificing yourself for people that are not putting that same effort, time, and energy and money back into you. Period, point blank. Okay. Okay. All right. So we're going to do an extended, that'll be a bonus extended. All of my extendeds are $11.11 if you are a channel member, which channel membership is $4.99 if you would like to join. All of the extendeds are free. You also get a free question every month for being a member of the channel, so keep that in mind. And you have special access to special member only readings, member first readings, all that good stuff. So ask me about the perks and I will give you all the deets. Please subscribe to the channel, like the video, and I will see you guys next time. And click on the link for the extended below. It's $11.11. If you're a member, it is free. All right, I'll see you later. Bye.